And they're off. Racing away from the stalls for the Kyprios British Champions Long Distance Cup. Sweet William needs a little bit of motivating in the first few strides, but is well in touch now. Trawlerman in the all blue over against the far rail, disputing the running with the Euphrates, the grey Bellocchio, and Kyprios now sending very prominent now on the outside in the hands of Ryan Moore, as was the case in the Prix de Cadran at Paris-Longchamp 2 weeks ago. It's the Euphrates from Stable Companion in second, Kyprios. Trawlerman is third, Sweet William on the outside, and then Bellocchio. Out deep on the course is Al Sakib, then from Al Nayir. Burdett Road round the inside, and Keys Chorister is under restraint in last place. Swinging right-handed away from the grandstand with about 1.5 miles left to go. And the Euphrates on the inside of Kyprios. Sweet William out wide in the pink with the white sleeves. Trawlerman getting plenty of cover on the inside now in fourth in the hands of William Buick. They're followed by Bellocchio, Burdett Road the inside, then Al Nayir, Al Sakib, and finally Keys Chorister. A fairly steady pace as they continue on the downhill run towards Swinley Bottom, but conditions testing here today, and the jockeys have got to ride sensibly. The Euphrates on the inside of Kyprios, Sweet William on the outside, Trawlerman on the inside of Bellocchio, Al Sakib wide of Al Nayir, Burdett Road in behind these, a little bit keen down the hill is Burdett Road, and so too is Keys Chorister at the rear of the field. About to swing right-handed into Swinley, and they're just about to pass the mile marker, therefore just about the halfway stage in this Kyprios British Champions Long Distance Cup. The Euphrates by a neck to Kyprios in second. Sweet William is a very handy third. Trawlerman round the inside, and Bellocchio within 3 lengths of the lead. Then 1.5 lengths to Burdett Road and Al Nayir, 2 lengths to Keys Chorister, and Al Sakib is now the back marker. Now they make the run uphill back towards the home straight, and it is uphill all the way. Kyprios ranges up on the outside of the Euphrates, and these two now pretty much race as one. Kyprios possibly just nosing ahead. Sweet William is right there on the outside, poised to pounce. Followed then by Bellocchio. Trawlerman round the inside. Behind these Al Nayir is trying to make some progress from Burdett Road, Keys Chorister, and Al Sakib. Racing on now and passing the 4 furlong marker and about to swing into the home straight. And the Euphrates from on the outside, Kyprios a half length down. Trawlerman is driven hard, so too is Sweet William in third place. Then Bellocchio, Burdett Road, Al Nayir, and at the back Keys Chorister. They swing for home in the opener. The Euphrates challenged by Kyprios, and Kyprios just about going on now from his stable companion, but Sweet William is trying to challenge and within a length of the favourite. They're followed by Trawlerman and Burdett Road. It's Kyprios by 2 lengths to Sweet William. They run down to the final furlong. Kyprios is keeping up the gallop as only he can. Sweet William tried very hard, but Kyprios is unbeatable. He's unassailable. It's Kyprios pulling away from Sweet William up towards the line, and Kyprios, the king of the stayers, beats off Sweet William in third. Trawlerman rocking a little bit. Sprinters set to go, they're off, and last year's winner, Art Power, the grey, got away to a very smart start with Swing Along for company through the early stages. Bucanero Fuerte in the purple jacket towards the right is also prominent, so too on the extreme right, Flora of Bermuda from Beauvatier. Kinross getting cover towards the right, just behind Kind of Blue with Vafortino and Vadream. Towards the left, Audience leads the way to elite status. Should have been a ring ridden along, and then Anaf going quite well. Chasing the leaders down the centre are also Unequal Love, and further back in the field, Shartash. And then towards the rear of the field, Vafortino. Kinross with a lot to do at the moment. Beauvatier just ahead of him. James is delighted, the back marker, and Montasset towards the back as well as they race on towards the final 2 and a bit furlongs. And it's Audience on the far side, challenged now by the nose-banded Anaf. Then Mill Scream, followed by Should Have Been a Ring. Down the centre, Swing Along from Kind of Blue. Then Spycatcher, Flora of Bermuda as they race on towards the final furlong. And it's Kind of Blue on the near side of Swing Along. Flora of Bermuda. Beauvatier is sticking on well as well inside the final furlong. Kind of Blue the leader. Beauvatier trying to come between him and Swing Along, and on the near side, Flora of Bermuda. And up to the line, Kind of Blue from Swing Along. Kind of Blue has won it from Swing Along. Flora of Bermuda on the near side of Beauvatier, then Montasset. And away and racing for the Kyprios British Champions Fillies and Mares Stakes. Doha on the wide outside. Going forward is Wingspan. Also going forward, Village Voice in an all blue jacket, and Tiffany is well up there as well, and Samiha is next to the rail as they cover the first furlong. Just in behind the leaders, Guantanamera, and then very wide Queen of the Pride in the claret jacket, just behind Doha in the silver silks. Towards the outsides too is Content in the centre, Guantanamera. Time Lock is towards the back in a green cap. War Chimes, the back marker, Grateful is held up. Kalpana, the favourite, in the white sleeves, pink cap line, probably about 6th, maybe 5th at the moment as they run down towards Swinley Bottom. And they're taken along by Wingspan, out in front by a bit more than a length to Tiffany in second and Samiha in third. Then Kalpana, a little wider, Village Voice, and Thunder Roll, very wide, is Doha. They are tracked through them by Sea Theme and Guantanamera. Grateful's on the inside in a dark blue jacket, followed by Time Lock, Queen of the Pride, towards the rear War Chimes and Content. Racing inside the 7 and on towards the 6. And up the hill, and it's Wingspan that continues to show out in front by a length to Tiffany in second place. Close up Samir on the inside, then in third the favourite Kalpana, in fourth in that pink cap, tracked by Village Voice, and then Doha. On the outside, Content is getting closer now from Guantanamera. And then further back to Queen of the Pride, Doha just inside, Content on the extreme right, the scene outside. War Chimes at the back just seem to lose her action a little bit. Behind Grateful, also Time Lock towards the back with Queen of the Pride now. Thunder Roll round the inside as they swing on towards the home turn, and it's still out in front Wingspan. Tiffany is within a length of the leader, Samir. Now Kalpana makes ground on the outside, followed by Village Voice, who travels pretty well. Doha swings wide, even wider is Content. Thunder Roll on the inside from Guantanamera, down the home run. Wingspan leads, but here comes Kalpana. Kalpana coming to challenge now in the hands of William Buick, and comes alongside Wingspan and goes on. And it's Kalpana showing an excellent turn of foot. Goes 2 lengths clear, 3 lengths clear of Wingspan. Tiffany is back in third as they race on up towards the line. It's Kalpana in the jump on colours, the art-winning colours. Kalpana pulls 3 lengths clear of Wingspan, and Kalpana is an impressive winner of the Fillies and Mares from his second Wingspan. Tiffany in third. Sponsored by Kyprios. Group 1 action over the straight mile and they're away. Tamfana breaking out brightly, so too Henry Longfellow through the first furlong. Ice Match Prague is on the right, on the near side of Check and Challenge and Lord Masusus as they race through the first furlong and a half now. Handy far side Metropolitan, followed over there by Factor Cheval, and then behind runners Dancing Gemini. At the back of the field is Coudoir as Henry Longfellow takes them along through these early stages, and Prague is a little detached from the others, kept away from the rest of the field, a good 5-6 metres away from them on the right in the hands of Danny Tudhope. Meanwhile, Henry Longfellow leads to the grey Ice Max. Tamfana in the green and white jacket. Oisin Murphy, the favourite Charyn, is just tracking them, the grey. Then Check and Challenge Lord Manusas in the black and yellow stars. Poker Face in red sleeves. Away to the left, Metropolitan from Dancing Gemini. Factor Cheval, and Coudoir is at the back of the field. Henry Longfellow still probably just the overall leader on the far side in the hands of Ryan Moore, but here comes Charyn to challenge. Charyn moves up very smoothly indeed. Tamfana behind them. Ice Max, far side Metropolitan. Charyn is on the bridle here in the hands of Sylvester Sousa, and Charyn, he's barely moved on the grey. He kicks on. Factor Cheval coming through. Tamfana is backing away. He still hasn't moved. Now he shakes up Charyn, and what will he find? Factor Cheval is challenging really hard, getting alongside Charyn and Factor Cheval as they race inside the final furlong. Charyn is suddenly all out. He finds extra. Charyn beating off Factor Cheval, and the champion miler Charyn wins on Champions Day in the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes. And they're off for the Kyprios Champion Stakes over the 1.25 miles. Anmaat is well away in the blue and white jacket. So to see the far Royal Rhyme up the inside in yellow. Wider out Continuous is prominent. Los Angeles is one from the right, and on the extreme right on the outside is King's Gambit. as they race through the first furlong. Economics is in amongst them just to the inside of Los Angeles. Persica, the back marker. Last but one is Nashwa and Irazine on the inside in the pink colours. And Continuous now getting across in the hands of Christophe Soumillon to lead the way, and followed by stable companion Los Angeles. Clear tactics here from Ballydoyle. It's Continuous from Los Angeles. Royal Rhyme is third on the inside. King's Gambit is out wider from Anmaat. Then Economics. Back on the inside in the green jacket is Calandigan. They are followed by Persica, and then See the Fire, Nashwa and Irazine in the pink colours at the back of the field. They're racing on towards the 5 furlong marker and the halfway stage in this Kipco Champion Stakes. Continuous by a neck to Los Angeles in second. King's Gambit is third, 3 horses wide, followed by Royal Rhyme. Then behind these is Anmaat. Close up is Economics. Persica towards the outside. And then back towards the centre is See the Fire, just behind Anmaat. Calandigan forced to go right round the inside from stall 1. So too on the inside is Irazine. Nashwa and Persica at the back of the field. Continuous leads. Los Angeles is stoked along in second. King's Gambit is third. Then Royal Ride, followed by Anmaat. Economics is now being asked a question by Tom Marcon with the big white blaze. Calandigan's going to need a lot of luck on the inside. There's nowhere to go. And it's Continuous. Calandigan might get up the rail. Royal Rhyme is chasing. Here comes Economics and Persica down the wide outside, 4 in a line. Calandigan still trying to get a run. He might be good enough if he gets one. They race up towards the line. Royal Rhyme, Calandigan getting through far side. Economics, Anmaat is staying on. So too, See the Fire, Calandigan and Anmaat as they race to the line. And Anmaat is getting up for Shadwell to win the Kipco Champion. From Calandigan, who had an unlucky run. Irazine staying on really well from Royal Rhyme, See the Fire and Economics. Down to the last 2 or 3. Here they are, Mr. Professor, Mexicali Rose and Bo Pedro. Mr. Professor for Ammo Racing goes in. Mexicali Rose now. And looks like Bo Pedro will be the last in for the Balmoral Handicap, sponsored by Kipco, over the straight mile. All set. And they're off. Racing. Witch Hunter a little bit slow into stride. Mursky began well towards the near side in the beige with the red cap. Thunder Run leading a small group on the stand side, followed by Cicero's Gift, also Latam, and at the back of those Witch Hunter and Paddy Shack with that group of 5 on the right hand side. Holloway Boy leading the main body of the field from Toi My Son and Godwinson. Close up Star of Orion just behind Mursky. Potmaster the Grey. Away to the left in the violet jacket is Mr. Professor. Further left, white sleeves, is State Actor. And then further back behind these is Alaskan Gold from Mexicali Rose and Days of Our Lives. Carry the one towards the rear of the field with Bo Pedro and Sabuska. Running down the centre of the course now, and now in one group. And it's Thunder Run and Holloway Boy who dispute it. From Cicero's Gift and Godwinson and Mursky, and then Paddy Shack. From Toi My Son and El Najm in the yellow jacket and Star of Orion. They're bunching together. On the right is Cicero's Gift, followed by Toi My Son. Witch Hunter's got nowhere to go at the moment. Latam is surrounded by runners as they head on towards the final 2.5 furlongs, and it's still the top weight Holloway Boy that leads from Thunder Run, the favourite. Thunder Run travels well. Mursky on the far side. Godwinson, El Najm chasing hard. Latam now into the clear. Witch Hunter begins to stay on. Carry the one down the outside. Mursky going on. Thunder Run. Here's Carry the one and Latam on the far side in the noseband. Witch Hunter continues to make late progress, but it's Carry the one that takes over from Thunder Run and Latam inside the final furlong, chased by El Najm. Carry the one leads the way to Latam and Thunder Run, and up towards the line it is Carry the one who wins the Balmoral. Latam for second. Oh, it's tight for third with Witch Hunter on the far side of Thunder Run and El Najm down the near side. They were followed home by Cicero's Gift, Toi My Son and Mursky.